So yes, that's right. Today we are going to be talking about Athlean X, who just recently released a video, and I watched it and I went, man, that Athlean X, or Mr. X, I suppose we'll call him, although that could be the guy from the Kung Fu games. Also, I just want to point out right now, you should see a card pop up on the screen, and that's where you can get my longer form videos, and I suppose these little ones we are going to do are going to be like Simon Miller quick hits, whatever that means. But yeah, Athlean X released a video where he said you only actually need 2 exercises to work on your back, and as always, the internet was all like, what are you talking about, 2 exercises? When I go through a week, I have to do 79 of them, and I massively appreciate this video because it's something we've talked about before.
My first line exercise of choice is going to be the kneeling single arm pull down. Now, maybe you're doing pull downs already and you think you got that box checked, but I'm talking specifically about the kneeling single arm pull down, and here's why.
So yeah, there he's talking about kneeling down and doing single-handed lat pull downs, and also he talks about this.
You realize that somehow you have to get these fibers to do their job, and that is to pull the arm towards the center or midline of your back. Well, the best way to do this is going to be with a row. This is a properly performed row if you want to overload the lats. And again, that's key because the lat muscles are overloaded with heavier weight just like any other muscle.
Which, of course, we all know as the barbell row. Now, watch his video, which I'll make sure I link in the description below, to get the more scientific approach to this. But what he says, as far as I'm concerned, and also what do I know, couldn't even keep my hair, he is absolutely right. Because the answer to this is twofold. One, when you do actually look at your back or any kind of muscle group, depending on what we're going to focus on, you know that there are different type of muscle groups that are making it up. For example, the tricep, there are 3 muscles, because that's what tri means. And when it comes to the bicep, that's why we have 2. What I think we get bogged down in when we do go to the fitness palace of love, also known as the gym, but who calls it a gym in 2023, is that we do feel like we have to do a bunch of exercises, even though actually you don't. If you just want to pick the ones that you actually enjoy, and if you just want to pick the ones that you know you're going to be more intense with and your form's going to be better with because you're actually entertained by them, then this is absolutely something that I think you should do. In fact, going back to the arms, it's something that we discussed when it came to biceps. If you really like barbell bicep curls and you think barbell bicep curls are the greatest thing that's ever happened since pizza and nachos, then just do barbell bicep curls, because of course you can start making the argument, well, you need to do preacher curls to work on the peak of your muscle, and you want to do hammer curls because of course then you're going to smash your forearms too. But if you get to those 2 exercises and it's not making you feel warm and fuzzy in your tum-tum, then you don't have to do them. Now, of course, there's different levels to this. If you're trying to compete in a bodybuilding competition or you have a very specific goal, then yes, making sure you're more varied with your exercises is going to help. But so many people just want to go to the gym, much like Cyndi Lauper, and have fun, or they just want to look a bit better, or they just want to improve their aesthetic, or they just want to get a pump on. There is nothing wrong with any of these reasons. Your goal is your goal, and as long as you're not interrupting anybody else's goal, I don't think anybody should be poo-pooing on your ideas. There's something you do see a lot on YouTube videos and Instagram posts, social media. I mean, social media is so bad for this. It pretends that unless you're doing it to the optimum levels, you're not doing it right. Now, of course, you have to push yourself and you have to be intense and all these words that people throw at you, but that should be secondary to going to the gym in the first place. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Be intense at home? You just sit around going, "Rrr." Everyone's going to leave you. So whatever you have to do in order to get yourself to that damn building is what you should be doing. That's the most important bit, having the catalyst and having the brain power to go, oh man, I actually want to go there. So when someone like Athlean X, who does have a massive subscriber base and has a massive following, and he's an influencer and people are listening to him, can back this up with science, I am always going to promote it. So yes, if you just want to do 2 exercises on back, just do 2 exercises on back. If you just want to do 1 exercise on your arms, just do that. And keep a log of this stuff. Keep a notebook. And after 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, whatever it may be, if you look at yourself and go, man, I'm not growing in the way I want to, then sure, that's when you've got to make changes. But maybe you look at yourself and go, wow, I'm the most jacked individual ever and I love myself. And that's not going to happen, because the first day you go to the gym is the day that you will secretly have decided never to like your body. But don't worry about that. The fact you're going makes you a damn good person anyway. There you go. I told you it was a quick hit, but again, I just want to make sure I get these videos out there, mostly because the YouTube algorithm loves it. But that still doesn't mean you can't go and watch the other video. Again, the little card will pop up, or it'll be there anyway, so you can definitely click that. Also, grillermind.com/Simon. Just go to Simon to get 10% off. Again, I absolutely love all these supplements, which is why I'm happy to promote them. I'm also on Instagram and Twitter at Simon316. I have a Patreon at patreon.com/Simon316. You can find me on Cameo at Simon Miller, and I'll do you a personalized message. And we have merchandise at Pro Wrestling Tees and Samson Athletics. You can get a Fitness Palace of Love tee, and you can get a tee that says "Make Love to Pizza" on it. because I say that a lot because I'm weird. I mean, I mentioned pizza earlier in the video. More importantly than all of that, though, if you are going to the gym today and you are going to train your ass off, make sure that you enjoy it. There's so many problems in this damn life. You shouldn't be adding to your problem stack. The gym should be there to relax you as much as possible. But I believe you can do it, and I'm looking forward to seeing your jacked bicep. What a weird thing to say. Goodbye.